Abbott, the governor of Texas, who is joining us now. Governor, thanks very much for being with us, sir. We do appreciate you being here.
My pleasure, Stuart. Thank you.
Now, we've heard a line of attack against Dr. Price this morning. So far, they want more time. Democrats want more time to ask questions, and they want more information on Dr. Price's stock trades whilst he was a member of Congress. I think they're going to shift the line of attack to, will anybody lose insurance on day one after Obamacare is repealed? Would you answer that line of attack, please?
Right, because, Stuart, what you know what they really want, they just want more time to extend Obamacare even longer. Now, we've all seen the disaster of Obamacare. We've all seen how the promises that were made were not lived up to. But as you know, Stuart, as Americans should know, the United States House and Senate have plans prepared that they can implement as soon as possible. What we need is for Dr. Price to get confirmed so he can work with the House and Senate to get those plans approved immediately so we can ensure that Americans are going to have access to the health care they need, where they can reconnect with their doctor as opposed to losing their doctor, as they've done under Obamacare.
Here's a question which I think will be asked of Dr. Price. Will you, sir, guarantee that nobody who has insurance now will be left without insurance on the day that Obamacare is repealed? Nobody left out at all. I think that will be the question. Answer it?
Well, first, let's remember again, that was one of the failings of Obamacare. People did lose insurance who wanted access to insurance. But secondly, going to Dr. Price and going to what I think the Trump administration wants to do. They want to ensure that Americans will be able to maintain health insurance coverage, including some of the premier aspects of it, such as not losing pre-existing condition coverage, being able to have family members stay on the insurance rolls at least until age 26. There are some positive aspects about providing good quality coverage that I know Dr. Price is going to be able to provide. I know they want to do it as quickly as possible. We don't need these holdups by the United States Congress and all these hearings. We need to allow these people to get to work so they can achieve that as quickly as possible.
What will health insurance look like in the state of Texas if Mr. Trump gets his way, Obamacare is repealed and replaced?
We are going to restore the doctor-patient relationship. Stuart, what we have right now is we have bureaucrat-run health care. Bureaucrats are making these medical-based decisions, and it's causing people, A, to lose access to the doctor, B, they didn't know when they bought into the Obamacare plan that they were going to have these high deductibles, and hence, even though people may have so-called health care insurance on Obamacare, they really don't have access to health care. We want to reinstitute health care in a way that people do have access to health care, not just health care insurance.
Now, you also have your state of Texas has a very strong interest in the nomination of Scott Pruitt to be running the EPA. As I understand it, you, sir, you, Governor Greg Abbott, you led the charge against many of these EPA rules. So I take it you are a very strong backer of Scott Pruitt at EPA.
Scott Pruitt is a friend. He's an outstanding scholar, a great constitutionalist, a man who follows the law. I was involved with probably about a dozen lawsuits when I was the Attorney General of Texas, when Scott Pruitt was the Attorney General of Oklahoma. We filed these lawsuits against the EPA for one reason, and that's because the EPA refused to follow the law. The EPA was making up the law. What Scott Pruitt will do, he cares about our environment, he cares about clean water, clean air, but he will not make up the law. He will allow Congress to make up the law.
As you were speaking, Governor, I just got this news alert coming right into me from the New York Times. Here's the headline. Earth sets a temperature record for the third straight year. Your comment, sir?
Well, listen, we will look at what science shows, and we will ensure that we have an EPA, for example, that is going to be following the law, making sure that we take care of our environment. What Scott Pruitt will not do, however, which is what his predecessor did do, and that is to make up the law as they go along. Only one body in this country is authorized to make up the law, and that is Congress. The EPA under Barack Obama was rewriting the law, just like Barack Obama did so many times. We're finally going to get this country back onto the rule of law, where bureaucrat officials are going to follow the law, not make it up.
Governor, we appreciate you being with us, Mr. Abbott. We really do. It's on a very, very important day for your state and for the whole country indeed. Greg Abbott, appreciate you.